opportunities in front of all Iraqis, and especially the opportunity for political freedom, has been purchased at a terrible cost. In the losses and trauma endured by the Iraqi people, and in the blood, sweat, and tears of American men and women in uniform. Today, at the end of Operation Iraqi Freedom, 4,427 American service members have died in Iraq. 3,502 of them killed in action. 34,268 have been wounded or injured. The courage of these men and women, their determination, their sacrifice, and the sacrifice of their families, along with the service and sacrifice of so many others in uniform, have made this day, this transition, possible, and we must never forget.
If only in my dreams.
On Tuesday, after more than 7 years, the United States of America will end its combat mission in Iraq and take an important step forward in responsibly ending the Iraq War. As a candidate for this office, I pledged I would end this war. As president, that's what I'm doing. I brought home more than 90,000 troops since I took office. We have closed or turned over to Iraq hundreds of bases. In many parts of the country, the Iraqis have already taken the lead for security. In the months ahead, our troops will continue to support and train Iraqi forces, helping with Iraqis in counterterrorism missions, and protect our civilians in military efforts. The war is ending. Like any sovereign, independent nation, Iraq is free to chart its own course. And by the end of next year, all of our troops will be home. As we mark the end of America's combat mission in Iraq, a grateful nation must pay tribute to all who have served there. Because part of responsibly ending this war is meeting our responsibility to those who have fought it. The wars in Iraq and Afghanistan now make up America's longest continuous combat engagement. For the better part of a decade, our troops and their families have served tour after tour with honor and heroism, risking and often giving their lives for the defense of our freedom and security. More than 1 million Americans in uniform have served in Iraq, far more than any conflict since Vietnam. And more than 1 million who have served in both wars have now finished their service and joined the proud ranks of America's veterans.